Alright, so this brief video, I want to talk about one more tool. Now this tool is not required. However, in this course, I would like to show you exactly everything that I do and why I do it. Right? We've already talked about using product discovery and market intelligence to vet and filter products on the Amazon Marketplace. So you may wonder, why am I looking at Jungle Scout now? Aren't they competing products? Don't they do the exact same thing? Well, it's true. However, there are different features for each product. And I want to show you one feature in Jungle Scout that I really like that Viral Launch does not have in their product discovery tool. What it is this feature that they call AccuSales. Right? So I'll scroll down here to the section that applies, right? It says, we're just going to highlight it. All sales estimate tools are using something called the 999 trick to discover how much inventory a product has in stock. Now, what's the 999 trick? That is when you pick an item on the Amazon Marketplace and you add 999 of them to your cart. And then when you update your cart, it'll automatically update to the actual amount they have in stock. So it's easy to keep track of what other sellers have in stock. However, there are a few flaws with doing that system. This 999 trick, which so many of the other tools do, including Viral Launch's product discovery. And that is, if a person has more than 999 in stock, how can you really keep track? And if a seller has it so that you can only add 10 to your order, then there's no way to really keep track. But we see here with Jungle Scout, it says, all sales estimate tools are using something called the 999 trick to discover how much inventory a product has in stock. This is done by adding 999 items to an Amazon basket and then letting it tell you you cannot place the order because there are only 520, for example, in stock. This is fine for products that have less than 999 items in stock, but there are tens of thousands of products that have more than 999 units of inventory available, and the 999 trick won't work for those items. To overcome this, the AccuSales team has created a proprietary system for getting accurate inventory levels, even for products with over 999 in stock. This provides us with another data point to put into our algorithms, which means our formula is infinitely more accurate than other tools that can only monitor up to 999 items. So let's look at an example. Here I am. I'm going to log into my Jungle Scout account, and we're going to go to the product tracker, right? And so similar to Viral Launch, it has its own different ways that you can filter out different products. However, you can see here a lot less filters. That's why I don't recommend using this tool purely when you filter. However, when you do find an item here or using their Chrome extension, you can add it to your product tracker. And look what your product tracker does. Here it is. We click on the item and notice right here. This is what makes Jungle Scout's web app so special. It is able to accurately estimate each day's worth of sales. So when I was first getting started out, it was very important for me to pay attention to how many actual units we're selling. We see here currently, according to this bar graph, their inventory is over 999. So there's no way to do the 999 trick because it won't update. It'll just stay at 999. But with Jungle Scout, through their proprietary software, we can see they can tell that there has been approximately 58 sold. 58 sold this day, 52. And notice, when you see this orange bar right here at the bottom, that's the estimate of sales. But when you get here to black, those are guaranteed sales because now we can see with the inventory, it says 945. So now the 999 cart trick actually works. And so we can accurately tell how many are selling now. So if you want to get super in-depth with how closely you can monitor each product and what it's selling per day, then I highly recommend you also get in the Jungle Scout web app. Now again, this is not a requirement. In fact, I do not use this anymore. Now what I focus on is mainly consistent BSR. That's how I know it's selling. But if you want to know exact numbers and very close to exact numbers, then I highly recommend you using this tool and then adding products to this tracker, and it'll automatically update. And you can kind of see this is the past 30 days and how many sold each day. And this can kind of help you to focus a little closer and run your business a little closer to what the actual sales might be. Now here's why I also recommend using Jungle Scout is when you click on an item and you scroll down, another good way to find products is to look in the customers who bought this item also bought, and you can cruise through here and look at other items, also sponsored products related to this item, and you can cruise through here. We also see down here more sponsored products related to this item. See, if we were to click on Market Intelligence, you'll notice it only analyzes the actual listing itself, so just these three. Whereas when you run Jungle Scout, it will analyze every single listing that comes up, including all those ones in the sponsored section, all those ones in the products customers bought related to this product, and shows all of them. So instead of you having to say, I wonder if any of these are selling well, and then you click on it and then use Market Intelligence, you can already kind of hone it in with Jungle Scout to find out if any of these ones are worth clicking on further. And then you can use Market Intelligence also. I personally also use their Chrome extension, and their Chrome extension is exactly like Market Intelligence. So if you go into, let's say we go here, meal prep containers, and if you look at my extensions here, I also have Jungle Scout right here, and it works the same as Market Intelligence. However, what you'll notice is when you run Market Intelligence and you run Jungle Scout, both of their Chrome extensions, you'll notice there are some variations in how many sales you see. But you know what? I always say 2 eyes are better than 1. You can get a good idea using both tools, just in case, because remember, these tools are estimates. They're estimates, they're not exact. One may be closer than the other at times on different products. So that's why I like to see, what are they both saying, and then I can kind of get and make my own estimate of what it is selling. And so a simple way to add products to that tracker within Jungle Scout here, where you can see the daily sales, is inside the Chrome extension. When you see a product and you run the Chrome extension on it, you say, okay, I like this one right here. So what you can do is you add this plus right here, add, and it puts it right into your product tracker where you can start looking at day by day. And this information is almost available to you immediately. Now, one thing that's nice about Jungle Scout, if we go to the home page, is Jungle Scout, if we look at their different products, right, they have the web app, which if you go down here and you go to monthly billing, because you're only going to need it for 1 month, all you need is the startup one right here. It's $39, and most likely, almost 100% of the time, you can find your first product within the first month. So this will not be a recurring monthly bill. This will be just a $39 that will allow you to use that product tracking feature of Jungle Scout, so you can get closer estimates of how many are going per day. Now, in regards to their Chrome extension, here it is. Scroll down here and see what the price is. Now, this is not a recurring fee, it's a one-time fee. So yes, this Pro has a lot more features in it, but all you really need is the light version, and it's a one-time fee. So it may feel like, oh man, there's all these different tools. However, like I said earlier at the beginning of this video, this is not a required tool. This is just how I run my business. I like to look at both Market Intelligence and the Chrome extension from Jungle Scout, so I can get a clear eye of estimates of what a product is selling monthly. I also like to use that special feature which within the Jungle Scout web app, which allows you to track day-to-day sales very closely. Again, that is $39 a month, I believe it said. We'll go back here real quick. $39 a month, and that is, remember, I feel that you can find a product within your first month. So this is just to use it for this 1 month time. Alright, so I hope that helps you out. Jungle Scout is how I found the majority of my products before Viral Launch came out, and I know it is very helpful still.